2.8. We are going to talk about graphing inequalities. Your learning target, you can graph, and you can write inequalities. That's the two objectives I have for you today. You need to know what the heck inequalities means. Inequalities represents a solution set of possible answers. So it's a set. It represents a set of possible answers. I need you to analyze inequality, and you should see the root n equal. It's not specifically equal to. We're used to saying x is equal to one thing. Inequality, there's going to be tons of things it can be equal to. So we say x is greater than something, or x is less than something. The symbols we have are greater than or equal, less than or equal. You read it left to right, the way you read and write, right? Greater than, the mouth is facing, it's hungry, right? So this is greater and less. The equal sign, think equal bars. The equal bar has two lines on it, similar with the inequality. Solution of an inequality makes the inequality true. So if I had x is bigger than negative 3, if I had x is greater than negative 3, is 0 a solution to that? Yes, because 0 is bigger than negative 3. So 0 is bigger than negative 3, 0 would be a solution. Would negative 5 be a solution to it? No. Negative 5 is not bigger than negative 3. It would not be a solution to it. Okay. Graphing. First thing you want to do when you graph inequalities is make a circle on a number line. Make a circle on the number line. And then you want to determine if you color it in or not. Determine to color in or not. That little line under it, that equal sign, means color in. I think it means fill in. Okay, the line means fill it in. And determine direction of the solution. Is it going to the left? Is it going to the right? Everything's related to a number line. If you're greater than, you go to the right. If you're less, you go to the left. We'll jump right into graphing. I'm going to model explicitly steps 1 through 3. Y is greater than or equal to negative 3. First, make my circle. My circle, I'm being compared to negative 3. I'm making a circle at negative 3. Second, determine if I color it in or not. I have a bar under here, tells me to color it in. I can equal it. Third, bigger than. Does bigger than go to the right or the left?
Right.
Right. That's how I do it. Okay? All right, I know it's elementary, but I'm just showing you how I handle it, the 3 steps. X is less than negative 3. Circle at negative 3. Do I color it in?
No.
No, because it can't equal it, so I need to stop all around it. This open space is like a protection. It's in a bubble. You can't get in there. Okay? And I'm less than. Is that left or right?
Left.
Left. It's a weird arrow. Z is less than or equal to negative 6. Where's my circle? Do I color it in?
Yes.
No.
What direction, left or right?
Left.
Left. Because I'm less. Less goes left. Griff?
Whatever way the sign is, it goes that way. The arrow goes that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold that thought. Let's put that in quotations for a minute. Many students notice this. You probably even noticed it in 6th grade. Hey, I'm genius. Whichever way the arrow's going, Meaning it looks like I could make an arrow here, doesn't it? It looks like I could make an arrow here. It looks like I could make an arrow here. Well, that's interesting. Whatever way that arrow is going, that's the way I'm going to go. Yes, part of the time. Only when your variable's on the left-hand side is that a true situation. Okay, so I hate, and kids notice that right away. They notice that pattern. And I have to be like, it's not good, don't do it, don't notice that pattern. Because it's contingent that your variable's on the left. And I will show you how real soon, after this next slide. Writing inequalities from graphs. The first thing you do is write the number the circle was on, the number the circle is on. Now I have a typo in this next line. I'm sure I was thinking of something, but I forgot today what I was thinking of. Determine the direction of inequality, and that's all I got today. I don't know what I was thinking yesterday, so I decided to fill it in with an exclamation. Something was on my mind, but nothing is really needed. So, given this inequality, I'm being related to 0. So, I can be equal to 0. Am I bigger than or smaller than 0? Bigger than. So I say x is bigger than or equal to 0. Write the inequality from the number line. I did it. The next one, what am I being compared to? -7. Bigger or less?
Less.
Can I be equal?
Yes.
X is less than or equal to -7. Third, what number am I being compared to?
5.
Am I bigger or less?
Bigger.
Can I be equal?
Yes.
X is bigger than or equal to 5. What's that? The next one, variable on the right? Maybe. Maybe it is. Yes, variable on the right-hand side. Now, let me tell you. I'll give you the steps, and then you're going to watch carefully, because I'm going to show you my favorite mistake that kids make all the time. First thing you want to do is determine if the open mouth or point is facing it. So, determine if the open mouth or point is facing it. Now, that seems like a fragment to me. I am talking about a variable. That's what it means. It is a variable. Second, now we need to get the variable to the left, and I'm going to make everybody do it. The last 2 years I didn't make my 7th graders do it. My 7th graders didn't do too hot. Okay, so from now on everyone has to. I'm not leaving it up to you. You have to. So you put the variable to the left side and keep whatever was facing it the same. Whatever was facing it the same. Yep.
How did it not do so hot? Like,
Because let me show you. This is, now, notice Griffin at first said, hey, look, the arrow's going to go this way, right? So most students make a circle at a number line here, color it in, and go this way. That's what they're doing. That's what most kids do. This is not right. Because this is saying 5 is bigger than or equal to x. But you notice this pattern, the pattern with the inequality, and right away you think, okay, inequality is going to the right. If you keep it, rewrite it, put the variable on the left-hand side, what's facing it, the point or open mouth? Devin, pay attention. What's facing the x right now, the point or open mouth? Point. Keep the point facing it, and then write the number. So now I see, oh, it's less than or equal to. Okay, that's a go. I can do that. Total different solution. Okay. The next one, I'm just going to explicitly model right from the beginning. Variables on the right, nope, 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 I need it on the left. So I write it, x. What's facing it, open mouth or point?
Mouth.
Open mouth, keep it facing it. -3. Make a circle, color it in. going to the right.
Could you do the opposite though?
Heck no, you can't do the opposite. No way can you do the opposite. Because if the opposite here tells you this direction, I'm saying negative 5. I'm saying that negative 3 is less than or equal to negative 5. No, negative 3 is not less than or equal to negative 5.
I spent the arrow.
Negative 3 is greater. The arrow represents the numbers it can be. So no, you cannot do the opposite. Okay? All right. Negative 7 plus 3 is bigger than x. I'm going to combine the negative 7 plus 3 first. You can move the x first if you want. Negative 7 plus 3 is a negative 4 is bigger than x. Get my variable to the left. X, what's facing it? Point or open mouth? Point. Keep the point there. Negative 4, open circle, less. Open circle because it's not or equal. We are going to do a real world application. Inequalities are so prevalent in the real world. We're going to write them from a word problem. Let's say you pay for 3 CDs of $40 and receive money back. Write an inequality that models the situation, where C is the cost of what you spent. So, what am I being compared to? What's my variable being compared to?
40.
40, right? $40. So, am I bigger than 40 or less than 40?
Less than.
I'm less than because I am getting change back. Can I equal 40?
No.
No, because I got change back. So my cost is strictly less than 40. I can't be 40. Okay? Last one. High protein foods have at least 25 grams of protein per serving. Write an inequality that models how much protein per serving. I have at least 25. Yes.
Greater than equal.
Greater than or equal. So I'm going to let P equal my protein. P equal protein. You don't have to just define it. I'm just do it. So my protein has to be greater than 25. But hey, I can be 25 grams. So I can be or equal to.
But it just can't be more.
Anytime it's at least or at most, it's an or equal situation. Okay? Like here in my classroom, I can have my class sizes can be an inequality. They can. I can say I can have at most 36 kids in my class.
That's a lot.
At most, because I have 36 desks. So my students, it has to be less than or equal to 36. I can equal 36. Okay? That's it. That's all, folks.